What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. So today we are actually on Dull Knives. This is pretty much the end of chapter 3. So I misjudged the number of songs that were in the chapters for chapter 2, 3, and 4 because I thought they each had 4 songs. They don't. They have 3. So our grouping is a little bit off, but this will fix it. And then the next episode is going to be all chapter 4. Going in for the finale, going to group it all together. So it'll be a little bit longer of a video, but it'll be all 3 songs for chapter 4. This is getting quite interesting because now the queen has committed the crime. She killed her love, making him forever hers. And now she's struggling with her inner darkness for doing so. She killed what was precious to her, and that darkness is feeding on that. It's feeding on the guilt and the pain associated with that. So now we're at the stage where the darkness is trying to take over. It's trying to make her kill herself. And today we're covering Dull Knives and Queen of the Murder Scene. Now, Queen of the Murder Scene is what started all this for us because we didn't realize that it was part of an overall story like what we're doing right now. And I haven't listened to that song since then. So this should still be a fresh approach to it because I don't remember too much about it because of everything else we've been listening to and trying to envelop myself in this story. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, this is the way they pieced all this together just blows my mind, and it's perfect. And we've already enjoyed the warning, but knowing that these 3 girls at the time, did this, it's so fascinating. Like, they're true artists, because if you stop and look, like I'm sure we'll see in this video and Queen of the Murder Scene, all the other videos, the background images have played into what they're singing and what is trying to be put across. So I'm curious to see. We've heard Dull Knives before, but knowing now where the song is meant to be and the meaning behind it changes it completely. It was like that for Dust to Dust, and it was really cool. I'm glad we went back and did that. So we're gonna jump on in. I'm gonna stop talking, and we're gonna enjoy this storytelling.
¡Estamos listos, Ciudad de México! ¡Manos arriba!
The rush that's in my veins, I can't control and tell me why. This voice that's in my head
I said this before when I would listen to Dull Knives. I honestly thought her guitar was going to catch on fire right there. Like that. So, with that song, it talks about Dull Knives cutting better because it deals more pain. And right now, the pain essentially for her is one, feeding that darkness. Two, it's almost like an escape from what she's done. And this is a very, very touchy subject. Because suicide isn't anything to joke about. And there's ways to get help for things like that. And without diving too much into that, because it really is a touchy subject, there's always people there. The Queen, in this instance, shut herself off from everybody and everything. And that kind of plays into what it was talking about, the needles poking her brain. That's the darkness forcing her, pushing her, telling her that she's not good enough and that she doesn't deserve anything that she's had. And having that kind of inner struggle, I can't even imagine what that is like. Honestly, I really wouldn't want to imagine what it's like, because it just sounds absolutely miserable, and I feel sorry for anyone who has had to go through that. Let's see what happens to the Queen, because we know now that she's on the verge, she's on the edge, and the thought has already been put there by the darkness. Let's see if she pushes back. One thing to note, in Dull Knives right there, with how Pow was looking at the crowd, when she was kind of like looking down, but her eyes, when she had her head tilted down and her eyes were up, she almost looked just as evil as Danny did with her vocals. Like, Plus, Pow's energy, through the roof. Every single time. I love her energy. Allie in that one also. I'm glad she got more camera time, because she doesn't really get a whole lot of camera time. I've noticed that in watching this concert. We can hear her, like, vocally and on her bass guitar, but she doesn't get a lot of camera time.
You don't really wanna be like me. I'm lost attention, nothing with me. You don't really wanna understand what it's like to have blood on your hands. You don't deserve the throne, the crown is mine, and I really don't want to be signed. You don't really wanna lose some fear. Dare to try and then support my dear. Chorus and chorus and chorus, 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 chorus. not destroy me. Right, 'cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but see you dry. I'm a machine of emotion, a perfect scene full of melody. You can't always tell it's a mortal, but it just doesn't apply to me. It just doesn't apply to me.
Nice. Oh man. Okay. So this is another important song because this, oh man, I don't even know where to start really. So at this point, Pow, being the light side in this, is no longer putting up as much of a fight. She's not really herself, so to speak. And one thing I noticed in hearing it, we didn't really get this part from the lyrics, but like when you hear their layered voices on top of each other, it just really pushed home that struggle that's going on inside the Queen's head. It's like when you heard that, like that was a combined effort of both light and dark telling the Queen, like, you messed up. This is not good. And oh man, it's like that combined with like just Danny absolutely melting her guitar in this song, and then the scream that you hear in the song, come on, like I need to go back and watch my other video of Queen of the Murder Scene now and see if I caught that then, because that was a really cool touch. Like it shows almost like a touch of fear like the Queen has for herself. And hearing Pow say Korosu, which is Japanese for kill, I get just seeing her chant that over and over and over and over and over and over. Such an important song. So, as I said, next episode is going to be all of chapter 4. So we're going to have 3 songs in that one. We're going to have Psychotic, Hunter, and the end, Stars Always Seem to Fade. So it's going to be a bit of a long episode, but it'll be worth it, and it'll close out our project. Now, with that being the closure of the project, we actually have some bonus videos that we're going to do. I didn't know that there were some vlogs that were out there for this, with the girls talking about the concert and some more meaning behind the songs. For some reason I wasn't able to find those whenever I was doing my research for this project, but thanks to you all, we know they're there, and we're going to be covering those. I think I said they're about 30 minutes a piece, So I'm going to take a look at them and see if maybe we just combine them, if that's even possible. Or maybe make it a 2-day thing. I'll have to look and see. But I'm excited. This is, I can't stress enough, like reading the lyrics, looking at summaries, seeing what other people have thought about this concert, making our notes, and then hearing the songs and putting all of that together. There's a magic behind it. I think that's the best way to say it without trying to fumble around for words. Yeah, there's a magic to it. And it's not something you just get from just like, turning on a song and listening to it. Like when you know the meaning behind it, it changes everything. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the support. This is something. Thank you for all the likes and all the subs. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that button. This way you know when more of our stuff is popping up. Like our finale tomorrow. To be continued. You all have a fantastic rest of your day.